Hey, howdy, hey, how is everybody doing? And welcome back to Disney Daily. Now, there is a lot of buzz surrounding Atlantis and the Lost Empire lately due to the announcement for a live-action remake, which I am so excited about because Atlantis holds a special place in my heart and is one of my top 5 favorite Disney movies. Not to mention, Kida should have been recognized as a Disney princess long ago, but that's another video for another time. In today's video, we are answering the question why Kida was able to return to Atlantis after being absorbed by the heart of Atlantis, but not her mother. Now, as a quick reminder on where the crystal came from, the Atlanteans discovered the crystal, which had broken off from a passing comet. The crystal became the sole source of their livelihood, known as the heart of Atlantis. It extended their lifespan beyond an average human. It gave them the ability to construct one of the most advanced civilizations ahead of everyone else in terms of energy, infrastructure, and technology. In addition to this, they also possessed the ability to fly thanks to the crystal. Now, you are probably thinking, what does this all have to do with Kida's mother being bound to the crystal and never returning? Well, with all this great power also came corruption. The king of Atlantis, Kida's father, became very power-hungry and arrogant, knowing very well the advantages the crystal gave Atlantis over other civilizations. He began using the power of Atlantis for conquest, which wasn't looked at favorably by the crystal. Which, by the way, everyone, the crystal itself is able to feel things and is autonomous. The constant abuse of power using their newly advanced abilities would eventually lead to their undoing, and that is supported in the movie. If you all recall, in the opening scene, what looks like Atlantis warriors are trying to escape a massive wave. One warrior yells to another, "You fool, you have destroyed us all." This enormous tsunami was created by an accidental misfire from a weapon of theirs. My theory is, although the crystal saved the city, it ultimately punished the king by not returning his wife, who, as we all know, was called upon by the all-knowing crystal to save Atlantis from their doom. So now that we have answered why Kida's mother never returned, the question still remains, why did Kida not suffer the same fate? I have several theories for why she was returned, but my first one is pretty straightforward. Kida was needed in Atlantis to be the next royal leader, because her father had passed away. As you may recall, the king was already starting to wear away, but then was struck with blunt force from Rourke, which ultimately led to his demise. I think the crystal believed Atlantis was in good hands if the city was led by Kida. She would make a great leader who wouldn't use the heart of Atlantis for wrongdoing, for she understood the great power better than anyone because she was a part of it. I think Kida demonstrated various qualities that a good and effective leader should have. She is strong and she is willing to fight, but she is friendly and understanding of others who may be different from her. And she is eager to continually learn new information. So ultimately, the crystal felt that she could be trusted and returned her to Atlantis. In addition to that, the king had not been abusing the crystal's energy source since the day of the Great Flood because he hid all of Atlantis' secrets and sources away from everybody. My other theory for why she was returned is perhaps her mother's energy was still very much a part and bonded to the crystal. After all, when Kida returns, she returns with her childhood bracelet, which her mother took the day the crystal called her. I think maybe her mother protected Kida and did not allow her to completely be absorbed. Additionally, Kida wasn't bonded to the crystal for as long as her mother was. Kida's energy was only needed to protect Atlantis from passing lava, which subsided very quickly. However, her mother had to battle the indefinite waves of the sea and had to completely relocate Atlantis under the sea in order for it to still exist. Well, that sums up today's video. My question for you all is, who is your favorite character from Atlantis? And if you have not seen this underrated Disney movie, then I highly suggest you give it a watch. As always, thanks for being my guest here at Disney Daily. Until next time.